Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Hannah and here I usually talk about food. So this weekend I usually prep for the week, and so today I am going to be I'm actually making some stuff right now if you can hear it on the stovetop, but I am making Kodiak cakes. It's a powdered mix and it is not gluten-free, however it is loaded with protein. So I make these once a week. I make a double batch and I have them every day for breakfast, and sometimes I pop them in my lunchbox for snack. So I have received a lot of questions, specific questions about what I put in them, how much water I use, the pans I use. So I thought I would take you along with me and share with what I have on hand, the oven that I use, how long I cook them in that oven, and why. So just to get into a little bit more detail, these are a wonderful Weight Watchers snack as well. The way I make them, depending on the water, it could be about 2 points a piece. Although if you add a little bit more water and make like a double batch to give you 24, I think it comes out to about 1 point. So come along and see how I make these. This should be very quick and easy. And I hope you have the Kodiak cakes in your local grocery store because they are really, really good. Everyone in the house loves them. So here we go. All right, here are my cooking utensils. So I will be making the chocolate chip brand, and then I will make the dark chocolate. I probably will start with the dark chocolate. I use one of these. Actually, I might use a different one, I'm not sure. And because I am measuring for you today, I will be using a measuring cup for the water. I use some sort of spatula, it's just easier. And then these two pans, they are a Wilson brand. I think you can get these at Walmart. A regular muffin tin, and then a smaller one. These are really good for whoopie pies actually, but we use these for our Kodiak cakes as well. So right now how I make them and prefer them is one of these boxes will give me a whole tin, a whole tin in this one, and then 6 in here. So coming over to the range, or the oven, I'm sorry, I have a Thor and it works really, really well cooking. This is electric and I'm going to preheat to 375. That's what it says on the package. And then I hit the convection fan. So if I don't use the convection fan, it will take a little bit longer, but if you have this feature, that's really awesome. So this oven will cook those muffins in less than 10 minutes. I have to really watch for that, but anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes, I'm keeping an eye out. Okay, here we go. All right, let's start with the dark chocolate. Here's the package. I don't know how many cups are in here. It says serving cup. It doesn't say. Okay, we're gonna dump some in here. All right. That looks like 1 quart, about 1 quart in my liquid container. Let's stuff that right back in here. All right, let's measure out the water situation. And we should be good now. So 2.5 cups of water will get me the consistency that I need for 18 muffins. They're not created equally. Remember, I have a muffin tin, as we call it, and a regular muffin tin. So check out that consistency here. It's almost like pancake batter or cake batter. It's getting a little thicker as I'm stirring it, but here we go. So that's how I like it. Any thinner than that is great, especially for pancakes, but it does stick to the pan even though I use this stuff. I smashed that in these tins over here, and sorry about that noise. But I still had a lot of mess to clean up in my tins after. Okay, I will let that rest for about 5 minutes, and then I will put them in the tins and bake them. Here we go. Okay, my hair is up and I'm starting to make or add this in here. So it's a little messy with this container and it's quite heavy, but I wanted you to see it. Pop these in the oven. Okay, here's what it looks like. What I ended up doing was just scraping a little bit off the sides here, so less cleanup next time. Actually got some right there. Whoops. But yes, we've got all of these filled in. And these have little mini chocolate chips in them. I'm going to put these in the oven. And there they are. Okay, now that those are baking, intermission. So if anyone noticed, I have a huge pot on the stove. This is actually a Lodge cast iron with a glaze on it. I love it. It stays on my stove top all the time. I believe this is a 7-quart. My husband got it for me, and I believe he purchased it on Amazon. I will try to link that down below. But I got this nice cream color. Inside the pot, I am prepping for many weeks, probably more than 2, I would hope. All natural turkey burger that has been cooked, and then I have added in some taco seasoning, and we use this for multiple things. Chili, quick chili. I package up 1 or 1.5 pounds at a time, and we use that for obviously tacos. But the other weekend I made chili, and I already had this prepped, and the chili took like less than 30 minutes to make. It was so good. So I usually bulk cook like this on the weekend, and that works for us. And we have a freezer out in our garage, which a lot of this will be stored in. So there you go. Okay, so my dark chocolate are in the oven, and while I'm waiting for those, I'm going to get these prepared, the chocolate chip ones, and this is my final batch of the day. So I'm going to get this ready to go. This is how much comes in batch. I'm using a different one. This is my OXO. I don't recommend these, by the way. The black part, the silicone, wears off and it makes a mess. Anyway, if you have an OXO, let me know if it's just these or if it's all products. I don't have any others besides this one, I think. Okay, I'm going to measure out the water, and I will get back to you on how much water I put in here and see if it's the same. All right, these just came out of the oven. You can still maybe hear them sizzling. They cooked for about 10 minutes in my oven on 375. Yeah, these are definitely done. That has a high peak on it. I've actually put both of these pans in the oven. I put one off to the left and one off to the right. This goes on the top shelf because there's more batter in here, and it seems to cook consistently. Again, I have that convection option on. All right, let's move over here and let's check out the consistency of this with 2.5 cups. This looks a lot like cake batter. It actually smells like it too. There are mini chocolate chips in here, and we will see how many, we'll call them cupcakes from the tins over here, we get out of those. So stay tuned. right, here are the final results. I am missing a few muffins because I did have people come in for lunch and take a few, but these came out really good. I like how they're crispy brown on the bottoms. They're not like hard, but these are a lot more dense than these over here. These are a little bit more lighter, but anyway. So 2 dozen, of course, I used the regular muffin tin, and then I used what we call muffies, which are really awesome. So both of these recipes for both of these different mixes have 2.5 cups of water, and we will be using these for the rest of the week. Again, this is my go-to for breakfast. So at least I might have some for lunch too, in my snacks. So anyway, thank you if you made it this far. So this concludes everything. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.